Hello everybody, it's JB's 9th Evening Star Emporium back again with another video. And you're probably wondering by the name of the title, what in the world is this? Well, it's something different today. It's going to be a haul that I got a couple of weeks ago from a mum's friend who was basically getting rid of, a family was, well, let me explain. There was a family who was getting rid of their own train sets. They had like wooden railway, they had like some Brio in there, they had some TOMY as well, but then the story is they were originally just going to sell it or donate it somewhere else, but I decided they thought I could have both the boxes, even though that I say I like trains, so. And what you're seeing here is two of them. The basket, there is a little picnic basket here. Are we going on a picnic, you might be asking? Oh no, this is an unboxing haul video of what new items might be in this lot. One box, the basket, has wooden trains stuff, and this big plastic box has TOMY in it. I had a few growing up, and it wasn't really much my kind of thing, until I'll get to more in detail in that one later on in the video. But anyways, let's get to the next big thing. So basically, there was some bits in there that I could keep, and some of it I could probably sell. Even though there are some obscure items, even if they were a bit obscure, some of them, I don't mind. But anyways, enough rambling chit chat. I gave them the family a bottle of Prosecco, just to say thank you, and I even wrote them a card as well, for that kind notes. So, let's get to it then, shall we? Enough chit-chat. I know I may not be a very good speaker in trying to figure out every bit of details. I mean, this family was from Beaconsfield as well. So, anyways, enough of that rambling, let's get on to it then. We'll start off on top with the basket containing the wooden stuff. Let's begin. What you'll see in here is that nearly all the stuff, I took it out just to showcase a bit of detail and ramble off camera with it, but I'm going to try and do it again on camera and see what items you'll see in there. So I put the basket on the ground just to showcase off stuff, and I've got a box of the Beatles mug on it, just to prop up the iPad, just so it doesn't fall over during filming. But, so then let's begin, shall we? So, the first thing you might see I have, that I've took out, I'm going to take these bits out by random, not just all of it, or like, if there's so much of the whole piece. If there are too many bits of one, I might just take them out by hand and then a few at a time, but anyways, moving on now. Here I have, starting off here, I have 4 of these ascending blocks.
I've always wanted to get more of these. I think I've managed to get a couple of Brio last year, but the red top was plastic and the size of it was a brick wall or something. They only cost £1, but these ones, I have like 4 of them. I got like 2 of them for my birthday back in 2010. I did get a train set, it was an IKEA brand, for my birthday back in 2010. And I think I got a couple more of them in a lot in 2016 as well. But I think that's my theory, but I'm not too sure. I'll probably move these out of the way and head off to another item. Something interesting here.
It's a little bridge right here. I'm going to adjust the camera. It's a little bridge which has a 4-inch piece of track, and it's got blue girders on the side. Doesn't have any poles in it though. If a train were to go through there, it would get stuck, wouldn't it? Well, considering it's a good bridge, but I would consider it more of a turntable than just, if I build a bridge like that, then it's got a good structure. But when I pull out the bridge like that, I mean, if you look at this, when I look at this, it looks almost like a turntable for like, if I could use it with the Scarlori engines there in Duke, although Duke is a tender engine. Although I'm not here to talk about the actual Thomas Wynne Railway, because there are no Thomas Wynne Railway items, but there are a couple of Thomas items in that lot in other ways.
So next item I will show off is the track pieces. These are the V-style switches. They look a bit like the special engine shed switch tracks, but in a way these are not the exact pieces of track. However, these are just like V-shaped crossings. You can shape them like a diamond, or that, or even like that, something like that. I mean, these, I have like, when I was growing up, these were the type of style track. I mean, these male pieces were built onto the mole, and like that. I only owned 2 of these as a kid. However, just recently, I picked up that style of track, those V-shaped points, which actually has the male ends, no, the female ends on the side, and 1 female end. I have 2 of them now, so frankly, I'll have 2 of each of them, which makes a good change, because I think, to be honest with you, if there was some track that I've always wanted to pick up, I mean, there are some barren pieces that I might be missing. I could do some clickety-clack track of the 3.5 curves, or the realistic railroad crossing track. I mean, maybe curved road track would be useful one day, but, oh well. I just have to spend my money wisely. But anyways, next up are some track pieces. More track pieces. I have about 7 of these, I think they're called IKEA track pieces. I don't think I can get everything in one shot. Sorry about that. And it's not just 7 of them. I have about, let's say, oh, there's another, here's an 8th piece. That's the same style, that track. And I have 4 of these pieces of curved track, which looks a bit identical to Brio, but it's a bit different. Oh well. There's a 5th one in there as well. I'm probably going to have to speed up footage on this one when the time comes. I might do that. So anyways, here's number 6 for that side. And a 9 for the grooves on the top, on the sides of the piece of track. So I think that's groove different objects. Looking at number 10 is 3 pieces of the IKEA track pieces. They actually do have those little, that's what I forgot to point out, they have those little connecting pieces there. You can connect one piece of track there. So if you had like, for instance, just the females on that side, and then if you had like some spare male connectors, you can probably use that if you were running out of male pieces of actual track. So anyways, moving on now. Here's another piece, that's 6 of them. That's the standard piece of track, and 4th piece of IKEA track. I have right here another 4 pieces, what I'm going to have to do. Right, so another 2 pieces. Sorry, I think this is getting high. It's like blocking everything. I might have to split this into 2 stacks. I think just to make it more easy to notice. Right, so here are 5 more. It's 15. And I have another 3. Sorry, I can't get this on camera. Sorry, I have the difficulty with angles, whatever. And then I have another 2 more. That makes 20. And also, I have how many pieces do I have now? I think that's piece number 10. If I see correctly. No, that's 11 actually. I'm sorry, I was wrong. There were 11 pieces of that track. So I think I'll get the track out of the way first. It's just bland old IKEA track. So here I have, I'm going to move this up to the side, 5 of the 8-inch pieces of track with the connecting piece. Actually, there is a 6th one in there. Sorry about that. There's also a piece of track that has those little like grooved curves on the side. It's not identical to the actual Thompson railway track, mind you. And 3 of these pieces of 6-inch track with some nail connectors already installed onto them. Into them, I meant, so. Oh, and there's another 6-inch piece of track with a bit of detail on the side. And this interesting piece here is actually a 6-inch male piece of track, because I really want to get more of these. I mean, I do like to, additional pieces to my collection of track, like, bits I don't have. It's nice to have, more males. I had a lot of the female piece of track when I had an 8-inch turntable. I really want to get more of those, because, I don't know, maybe it's just something I really want more of. I mean, if I was to build a layout one day, so, well, who knows? And then 3 more pieces of the bland standard ELC type of Brio track. And then let's get the boring tracks out of the way. Let's get to some interesting pieces. Here's a little crossing right here. Let's see if I measured. Actually, they're 6-inch pieces. Right? 6-inch, yeah. It's actually a 6-inch style level crossing. Oh, that's interesting. So this interesting fact is, this crossing is double-sided. So that means you can have this track one way or another. So if you're building your layout, you can choose what side you can actually place this piece of crossing track. I mean, that's an interesting fact. And then I have one of these bridges that I used to have with an IKEA set. However, there's not just one. There's 2 more in this set, in the basket. Oh, that makes it 3. Although, don't think I really want to keep all 3. I might just have probably 1 or 2, depends. I might sell 1 or 2, depending. But who knows? We'll see. And then, something interesting that I never had before are these ramps. These railroad ramps. That's, actually got 2 of them now. They look a bit like crossing ramps. That's kind of interesting what you got in the deal there. I mean, it looks like platform ramps, or even, for instance, a station-style ramp, or it could be like, for instance, it could be like using the bars for like a level crossing, etc. I'll let you decide on that. You make that your choice, because I make those, or they can also be used as roofs as well. I think that could be an interesting fact. I might use these as roofs someday if I ever build sheds again. Who knows? We'll see.
Well, I'm sorry for that jump cut there, so we're back. Let's get on to the more exciting stuff now, which are the models in this lot. So what you see here is a little black engine,
which looks a bit like an early learning centre, IKEA or Tesco, whatever brand this train is. I'm not really a fond of these type of small trains. I'm more into the highly detailed models like the Thomas Wooden Railway or the big jigs or even the Brio items that have good quality in the models as well. But I think I had, from my childhood, I had 2 of those bike engines, except they were a little bit longer and they were quite shorter in height in terms of that engine. I mean, it would never have the ability to. I would never have the ability to put a face on that engine because of the way the magnet is. I mean, I'm not really a fan of them though. But I also got this blue van here. Would have come with a green one as well and a yellow one, but I don't think they had it. So I might use this for something. Might use it for a custom, depending, or I just use this as a something maybe like scrap or something. Well, anyways, there were 2 engines, same build. I used to have one of them, but I sold it in a lot back in 2016. I decided to get rid of some of mine to probably save money. Even though I am really a collector, there are some bits I could sell sometimes. I don't want to get rid of everything. Occasional sellouts, but these are a bit similar to the Brio ones, but these are probably not my type of models. They just look more like a item that was designed and crafted by a child or something. But anyways, let's get back to the next bit now, which are the trucks. Came with this little red open truck, which I could use as a cart. They have black wheels instead of the red ones. Then this box van here, which is the same as that other one I showed you with the red wheels, but this one is black wheels and much longer and shorter in height. And 2 of these tankers, one of them is green, one of them is yellow, or a lime green and a yellowish tanker. So I'm probably not interested in these tankers, but they look more like miniature pieces of foreign stock, though. But they're not done yet.
There's 2 more that came here. 2 of them from a brand I don't know of, but I remember seeing these a few times occasionally. This one is basically almost the same as a Brio standard black engine, and this one is the same truck, but except this one is blue and has red wheels, whereas this one is painted red and has black wheels. So it can fit a log in there, depends, of the height or something.
And there were some bits in there that were also in the basket that were not wooden railway related. So first up here, I have a Hot Wheels car. I do have some of the Hot Wheels, but I presume this is a Match 5, I think. But I don't usually collect much Hot Wheels, but I'll see sometime down the line. I mean, it does have a number 6. I am a huge fan of the Pixar cars, the die-cast, and that's why I usually don't. I do own some Hot Wheels, but some of them I sold. But some of them I have up in my attic, some of which I would sell. I mean, this one's entirely made of plastic, might have a bit of metal on it. You never know. Well, that depends really. And something else that is something I used to have as a kid. It's Playmobil. It's one of those I don't know what that's called, but if you know what it is, let me know in the comments. But it has a shield. It's like a pirate to me or something, like his pirate's defensives or defending from the battles or whatever. And another pretty obscure item now. This is like a little plastic train that you would get in a magazine back in the day. I don't think they do those anymore. I think I did see them in Tom's magazines, like they did them with Thomas, Diesel, Ryan, Percy, James, etc. Right. It also has a little Fat Control sticker on there. Kind of interesting. I really see no use for it, but it looks like that lady prop. Like people were trying to get her to be restored, etc. Also, I noticed it doesn't have a funnel, probably broke off at some point during playtime-wise. But nonetheless, I mean, I might sell this engine, depends. I also might sell the Playmobil.
There were 2 Thomas items in there. They were take-alongs, and this one is a Thomas and a Gordon tender without the body. Now, I do have some take-alongs and take-and-plays, though. I actually did have a take-along Thomas at one point, but I decided to sell it, probably because I was just probably not keen. I did have a take-and-play Thomas, probably because I had a take-and-play version of Thomas, but the take-along one was, I bought second-hand, had really poor condition as well. A lot of the paint had come off, the eyebrows wiped up. Also on this model, I noticed that the eyes, if I can get focus, the eyes are a bit wonky though. And the one is looking a bit too large. Other than that, I think this Thomas is in good condition though. And then this Gordon tender, which I just couple up to Thomas actually, just to him to be honest, since I don't know what happened to the body, it probably got lost. I do have a take-along Gordon, I got second-hand last year, but it's in a bit of rough shape. A lot of the paint has come off it. Now this tender I might use with the Gordon, depends. Well, other than that though, I think that the take-along was a good throwback to a similar time back in the day when we used to have all our the good detail quality in the models, especially the take and play range that ran all the way from early 2014. Anyways, enough of that. Here it all is. Sorry I can't show it all on camera, but anyway, here's the whole lot, and yeah, that's pretty much I have to ramble about. So stay tuned for part 2, which will be a big surprise. So I'd like you to take the time. I hope you enjoy this. What items do you think are the best? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe. See you in part 2 for a brand new selection, which will be on the TOMY trains. Goodbye, folks.